Hello and welcome to Bhutan This Week, our weekly news magazine program. I'm Sharad Dorji. Here are our top stories from this week. His Majesty the King granted land kiddu to over 9,000 beneficiaries in Samtse. Former MOWHS Minister Yishe Jimba accused of policy corruption. And Thimphu is likely to face daily water shortage in the next 10 years. Here are the details. His Majesty the King granted land kiddu to 9,628 beneficiaries in Samtse. The beneficiaries from the 15 gyeoks of Samtse received a total of over 1,261 acres of land as kiddu.
Addressing the kiddu beneficiaries, His Majesty reminded the people of the importance of land. His Majesty advised the people to make good use of the land that was being granted to them. Samtse is the 17th district to receive land kiddu in the nationwide exercise to resolve all land issues. His Majesty also assured the people that once this round of land kiddu is complete in all the 20 districts, the next round would commence to ensure that whatever land issues that still remain would continue to be resolved.
I, on behalf of all the people here, would like to thank His Majesty for visiting us and granting us land kiddu. We remain grateful to His Majesty for coming all the way from Thimphu.
We are grateful that His Majesty visited us and granted land kiddu. Until now, people have been living with no lagtam, and now they are happy that their wishes are fulfilled.
In 2007, His Majesty the King commanded the National Land Commission to carry out a comprehensive nationwide cadastral resurvey. As per the Royal Command, the National Land Commission Secretariat carried out National Cadastral Resurvey Program from June 2008 till December 2013. The program is to resolve all land issues, strengthen land tenure system and security of ownership, and to establish accurate, reliable and multipurpose land information system. The initiative is also intended to enhance land administration services and promote good governance. Until today, His Majesty granted over 133,287 acres of land as kiddu to 123,265 people in the country. Hundreds of people of the Dzongkha gathered to meet His Majesty the King. His Majesty hosted Tokha to the people. Later in the evening, His Majesty granted an audience to the Dzongkha officials, Royal Bhutan Police and Royal Bhutan Army officers and disubs. For Damchizam in Samtse, Pemanamge, BBS News.
The Prime Minister's office is accusing Yishe Jimba, the former Works and Human Settlement Minister, of official misconduct and policy corruption. The allegation is in relation with fiscal incentives for tourist standard hotels enforced at the end of previous government's tenure. The Office of the Prime Minister requested the Anti-Corruption Commission to investigate the case. The DPT government approved additional fiscal incentives titled Revised List of Incentives for Tourist Standard Hotels on April 17, 2013, just 3 days before the government dissolved to make way for the second parliamentary elections. A press release issued by the Office of the Prime Minister states that Yishe Jimba chaired the cabinet meeting which approved the additional fiscal incentives. The PM's office is also alleging that the incentives were enforced days before the government's dissolution to bypass reporting requirement to the parliament. During that time, Le Méridien was under construction. The hotel is a FDI incorporated venture in partnership with Bhutan Hotel Limited, which is owned by Ishijimba's daughter. As per the official records, the press release says the hotel benefited with over 76 million yutam due to the implementation of additional incentives. It also states that 92 other hotels benefited from the incentives, but over 41% of the total tax exemption amount went in favor of Bhutan Hotel Limited or Le Méridien. The press release states,
Lumbo Ishijimba, being one of the cabinet ministers, had willfully failed to declare conflict of interest as required by law and has apparently committed official misconduct in leading the decision-making process that has hugely benefited his family member.
The PM's office also wants the benefits to be given back to the state if the allegations were found true. PBS tried to contact the former minister but could not reach him. Sharab Dorji, PBS News. In the next 10 years, Thimphu is likely to face daily water shortage of about 3.1 million litres. This is according to a draft Strategic Environment Assessment report for Thimphu Structure Plan. Thimphu Thomde, however, is expecting the Central Water Supply Scheme project to solve the shortage.
The draft report was recently presented at a public consultation meeting in Thimphu. Issues like housing, pollution and waste management, among others, were discussed. The issue of water shortage was one of the priorities. Ministry of Works and Human Settlement officials said the report was prepared projecting two different scenarios.
We are presenting our projection of issues for the population projection that was as per the Thimphus Structure Plan. That is, if Thimphus Structure Plan has a population of 160,000 by the year 2027, how would the situation be and how we should address the issues that we face. And likely for the second scenario, it is for the same year, for as per the Thimphus Structure timeline horizon, for 2027 with a population of 200,000.
Thimphu Thomde, however, says there will be no water shortage in the future with the completion of Central Water Supply Scheme. The stream water, located 2 kilometers above Dodena, will be diverted to the Thomde's water supply network. The Thomde is currently working to channel the water.
Dodena water supply is going to reach right up to Chanjiji housing, whereby even the shortage in Chanjiji housing colony will be resolved with the water coming from Dodena. And there is enough capacity, enough water source, and we have enough treatment plant being set up so that water is enough. Even we are targeting to make it 24 hours water supply to every house in the city.
We know this is not a reliable source, so we have to look for a permanent source. So Dodena is one area where we are looking for a permanent source of water.
The report also contains recommendations to address the issue. Advocating people on proper water management according to the officials is one of the recommendations. As per the draft report, only around 30% of the residents in Thimphu have access to 24 hours water supply. Kiladim, PBS News.
Almost 3 decades, Takabi in Jamgang will return to paddy cultivation this season. Unlike in the past, the village in Tronggyok now has enough water supply for irrigation.
Economic Affairs Minister Leki Doji inaugurated the Yangdikangri irrigation channel yesterday. The 3-kilometer-long facility will help irrigate about 67 acres of wetland in Takabi.
With the irrigation channel and electric fencing around our fields, we are anxiously waiting for the paddy cultivation season to start.
We left our fields fallow because there was no water for irrigation, so the water channel will benefit us immensely.
At the inaugural, Minister Leki Doji said the irrigation channel will not only help boost the local economy but also contribute to the national goal of attaining food self-sufficiency. Works to construct the channel began in mid of 2016. The government funded the project worth over 7 million Newton. Takhavi has 30 households. Phupema Samdrap in Shemgang, Pasang Doji, PBS News.
With increasing number of cars using the Bailey Bridge near the Paro College of Education, commuters were often frustrated. Waiting in queue by the bridge made people impatient every day. But these commuter woes are addressed after Pachu Bridge near the airport opened.
This single-lane Bailey Bridge has served the commuters for decades, but with limited sight distance, vehicles would rush onto bridge from both directions and leave many commuters in disagreements. Many people call this bridge an ego bridge. Moreover, the ride along the old small road by the airport is always bumpy. But today, with the inauguration of Pachu Bridge, people can avoid getting irritated and uncomfortable ride. Unlike the Bailey Bridge, Pachu Bridge has a carrying capacity of 70 metric tons, allowing heavy vehicles to travel by.
Gari chungku tu bela gari bomb diso namisami te jiset kiji tong thachop gele bakti bagodin digi te ngachi nagi samdi chapgomi gi nedin ji ani se shunibila te ji di ma bondile ya chondilu joni gi lamdi tha nale thungla to phalegi changlegi yumi gi lamdi nisungda dimji mi lamdi ko totabe miselu kangel bomb thendi bleden te nagi di nisungda den te lam chungkume ma lamdi bombe te lamdu thale te The
construction of Pachu Bridge was initiated in July 2016 by Construction Development Corporation and was supposed to complete by October last year.
Project has completed the bridge, but somehow there is a little deviation in the approach road, and therefore another 3 months addition time was given, and therefore the actual bridge construction time that we have taken is about 18 months.
The government of India funded the construction of 56-meter Pachu Bridge. For Sagi Chizum in Paro, Chonidama for BBS News.
People are not happy with the Department of Roads for failing to do anything to stabilize the road near Budune in Samti. The department officials pledged to construct either a bridge or an elevated road over the existing road when a portion of the road was washed away last monsoon.
This road, which connects about 8 gearworks to the district, disappears in summer as it is built through a river course. Light vehicles ply over these Bailey bridges. One was built temporarily when a portion of the road was washed away last summer. But the temporary bridge is currently closed due to some problem.
If I want to build a house, I have to transport all the materials in winter because the river won't allow us in summer. So if we have a good road and a bridge, development is assured in our villages and the district at large. We also have cold drinks factory at the other side of the river and they face difficulty in transporting their products. The department officials said they would either build a bridge or an elevated road by diverting the river to the other side. But the dry season has almost come to an end and nothing has been done.
Forget about constructing a bridge. They have not even gathered the materials. They have built a temporary bridge next to the existing Bailey Bridge for light vehicles, but the bridge got damaged recently. And the commuters do not have a choice but use the existing road through the river course. And I'm afraid the road may be washed away soon as monsoon is approaching.
However, the Department of Roads project engineer said commuters are safe to ply over the road through the river course this monsoon as the river has been diverted. Meanwhile, the department plans to construct an elevated road over the existing Bailey bridges as a permanent solution to the issue. For Tamchazam in Samsi, Kilidem, PBS News.
The government will no longer have to spend a huge amount of money to procure control systems for the country's hydropower plants in the near future. The Bhutan Automation and Engineering Limited will build the system locally. A groundbreaking ceremony was held in Chuka for the construction of the company. Prime Minister Tashu Topge during the groundbreaking ceremony said the project is a national asset. He said hydropower is the most important element among the 5 gems of economic development in the country.
When it comes to hydropower plants, construction and maintenance were all done by expatriates. We will now build it, repair it, and work on detailed project reports. When we are now able to build the control systems, we become capable to build the hydropower plants on our own.
The interim chief executive officer of the Bhutan Automation and Engineering Limited, Tandin Sawang, said the automation and digital control system needs to be replaced after every 10 to 15 years. For that, the hydropower plants have to depend on external vendors right now. He said the manufacturing facility therefore will save huge amount of money. The construction of 60 million Newton project will begin soon. For Sonam Penjo in Finsuling, Sharab Dorji, PBS News. The overall pass percentage for Class 12 increased by about 7% this time. The Bhutan Council for School Examinations and Assessment declared the results on Monday.
The overall pass percentage, there is a tremendous improvement increase of 6.65 against.
Dejan Hamo Gelson from Yangjifu High Secondary School topped the science stream with 88.25%. Ngawang Yishe came in second with 87%, followed by Tashi Tengil with 86.75%. In commerce stream, Pema Choden from Ugan Academy took the first position with 85.25%. Tile Dendup and Yishi Yudin took the second and third places respectively. Scoring 85.25%, Pasang Wangmo from Chuka Central School and Tempatsering from Mungar High Secondary School topped the art stream. Choing Upil and Ugen Tomo took the second and third places. Over 10,000 students from 58 schools appeared to the examinations. The overall pass percentage for 2017 is 91.47%. This is an increase by 6.65% as compared to the previous year. Doji Gesin from Taxis Central School in Tongsa topped the Language and Cultural Studies Certificate Examination with 79.5%. Doji Funso came second and Jamyang Doji came third. Students can collect their mark sheets and pass certificates from their respective schools by the third week of February. With additional information from Pema Saldansering, Samtin Dalkar, BBS News.
Well, congratulations to all the toppers. Bringing behavior and social change in people regarding the priority public health and social issues has been a challenge for the Health Ministry. But now things are expected to change. Local government is planning to mainstream these issues in their GEO plans. A 3-day behavior change communication workshop for local government was held in Tashigang.
The topmost public health concern in Tashigang is alcohol and asking women to go for Pap smear test. Until now, The Health Ministry has been creating awareness, but changing the people's behavior, such as visiting hospitals on time, still remains an uphill task. Local leaders say many women in the villages are still hesitant to go for pap smear test. Health officials say about 8,000 women in Tashigong needs to do pap smear test, but only over 2,000 came for the test, which is just 27%.
Now we are planning to create awareness. We will make a small group consisting of women and educate others through it. We can prevent cervical cancer with such activities.
Some feel ashamed and did not go to hospitals. From now, I, the GUP, along with Gyok officials, will create awareness to all those women aged between 25 to 65.
There are women who do not come forward for pap smear test. They felt shy.
According to the Health Ministry, they have created enough awareness. Spending millions in treating non-communicable and communicable diseases can be prevented if people change their behavior.
At the end of 11th five-year plan, we have realized that people actually have understood. They know, they have a lot of awareness, education. However, they found out that their behavior have not changed. What I mean to say is, they know, for example, that pap smear is important. Doing pap smear is very important. However, according to our statistics, pap smear coverage is very low.
But now, local government is going to play a very important role. For Thwingzam in Tashigong, Kilidem, BBS News.
People in Bongo in Chuka now have a decent toilet in every household. 36 new toilets were inaugurated in the village on Sunday. There are about 50 households in Bongo, but none of them had proper toilet until now.
These toilets are built with wooden planks, cement and stones. One can also use it to take bath and wash clothes. Until today, most people either use the unhygienic pit toilets, while some has no toilets at all.
We are very thankful for giving us toilets. Without a toilet, we used open spaces. We even faced lots of hygiene issues. It is even more difficult for the elders and children. We are now happy to have a toilet.
Having a decent toilet is an answer to proper sanitation and hygiene. Without a toilet, we suffer from diarrhea, fever and other diseases. A toilet in each household is a great move. It is very helpful.
Rotary Club of Thimphu, in collaboration with Rotary clubs in Malaysia and India, funded the construction of toilets in the village.
Upon reaching here, we are impressed with the works of toilet construction. Toilets are built with enough space and we are happy that no money is being wasted. Our efforts and funds gathered from outside were utilized properly here.
Actually, I'm very happy because they built 36 toilets within 1 month. We have done these projects in many other countries. They normally take a few months. So I think this community is a very close-knit community and they did a very good job.
Nearly 700,000 Newton was spent for these toilets. For Sonabanjo in Chuka, Bimasaldun Swing, BBS News.
That is all we've got for you this week. Daily updates are on our website www.bbs.bt. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter for instant updates right to your phones. Until next time, this is Sharab Dorji saying goodbye.